So I hear you're going to be doing season 3 on BMF.
Yeah, man.
What kind of character will you be playing on the show?
Oh man, so I met 50 a long time ago, but I met him just recently at the Tycoon weekend thing that he did in Houston.
Yeah.
Met him there, and we sat and chopped and talked about. I was doing a show for Stars called Step Up High Water. And I guess he had seen it, and he was like, he said something along the lines of, your talents are wasted on that show. And I'm like, well, they didn't pick it up for another season, so it is what it is. He was like, nah, we gonna find something to do. So
Oh, that's so dope.
he sent me on a couple auditions for a couple different things and mind you, I told him, I told the agents, I told everybody, I don't want nothing just because. Like, I want to read for it. If they like me, give me the part. If you don't. I don't want no handout, because we've all seen how that could go.
Right.
No, you're not finna put me on your show acting ridiculous and then everybody talking crazy about me. No, we're not doing that, no. So I actually read for the role. So the character's name is Greenie. Greenie is a businessman. It's a nice way to say Greenie is a pimp.
Right. Oh.
And this particular character is one of the cats that was helping Meech clean his money when they first locked down in Atlanta. You don't really know what to make of Greenie initially. I don't want to give too much away, but it's a role that I've never played before. And
was it hard transitioning
I had a ball with it.
You loved
Not
it.
at all.
Good. Of course.
I had a ball with the role. Yes, it was a lot of fun.
I love it.
Learned some things about myself through the role. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm trying to
Right.
But yeah, it was definitely a learning experience for me.
What type of advice did 50 give you preparing for this role? Or did he give you advice?
He didn't. No, he said, there's a role coming up in BMF and I feel like you'd be perfect for it. And he never told me why he felt like I'd be perfect for it. He just said, I feel like you'll kill this role. I'm like, all right. So he sent me the script. I read what it was, went in, did the reading, and
boom.
The rest is history. Yeah.
That's awesome. What was the most challenging thing about learning how to act?
The most challenging thing about learning how to act was learning how to not act. Because the thing is, you don't want to act, you want to become.
That's right.
That's what I haven't had too many acting coaches, but they would always say, I don't want you to act sad. I want you to be sad. I want you to cry, for real. Think about something that makes you cry. Put yourself somewhere in your past where the emotion was uncontrollable and you couldn't do nothing about it. Like that's where I need you to get. Because if you're acting sad, I can see through that. Most people can see through that.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot easier said than done.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like, all right, I have to become a pimp. Okay.
That character, right?
Okay, let me figure this out. I have family members that have dabbled in that world.
Right.
So, I had people I could call and,
get some tips.
Tell me about this. Tell me about that. Run me through this.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, the hardest part of it is just learning how to not be that person that is trying to portray.
Right.
Like you have to become. I have the utmost respect for method actors. I've never understood it, because it's like a method actor is basically a person that locks into the role and stays that role until the movie's done.
Yes.
And I'm like, how the hell?
Yeah,
so let me get this straight.
You kind of lose yourself in that, though.
Like if I'm playing a crackhead,
right?
And then the show is over and I go home to my kids as a crackhead. Is that how that works? I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm that dedicated to the craft. I don't know if I can do that.
Me neither. Nothing's that serious.
That might be a bit much. Yeah. But I have the utmost respect for a person that can do that can, administer that level of dedication to something. That's dope. It's just not me.
I don't think that's mentally
I don't feel like it's safe.
Good. Yeah, me neither.
Like I heard, I don't know this to be fact, but I heard that you remember Heath Ledger played the Joker, and it's iconic role. I don't know if anybody can do it after the way he did it.
Me too.
But they said that he was doing the Methodist technique.
Right, he was kind of losing himself, right?
Yeah, like he would lock himself in his trailer and force himself to watch the most foul and messed up shit and laugh at it, like to get into the mind of a sociopath. That's who the Joker was, a sociopath. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
Like because you do lose a little bit of yourself.
Yeah,
like
of course.
in this character, you trying to become this thing, and bits and pieces of that latch on you and stay. You know what I mean? And they say that's what killed him. just
Yeah,
playing that role.
I
So,
believe it.
I don't know if
Yeah, I would never take it that deep because
I genuinely feel like, I feel like it takes more skill to become something, and then when they yell cut, get back to yourself.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
I almost feel like that takes more skill.
I agree. Have you ever met Big Meech?
No, never met him. Talked to him on the phone.
Okay.
I got to talk to him on the phone. I met Lil Meech,
Right.
of course, for the show, and we sat and chopped for a long time. He's a good dude. He had never done any acting before this. Like
Right.
50, I guess he was telling me that 50 took him on the auditions for that role and was watching everybody do it, and 50 just wasn't pleased with nothing that he saw. And he was like, man, for all this, I'll just get you some acting classes and let you do it. And he was like, okay. So
Right.
50, sure enough, put him in acting classes for about a few months, and then
Boom.
yeah, there it was. But yeah, but no, I never got to meet Big Meech. I've met some of his crew before. Me and G's got real cool, but yeah, no, I never got the opportunity to meet him. The stories.
I've met him, and a lot of stories are true.
Yeah, man, like these
Because they were in
cats
Miami
was
all the
doing
time.
different. It was
Yeah, they're
something
doing
else.
a little too much. Yeah. Yeah.
The billboards was a bit much.
Yeah,
It's
the
like,
billboards,
come on,
buying
guys.
out the whole hotel and
Right.
all the
like
cars and
we're-
giving people keys to the cars. And just
We're still drug dealers at the end of the day, guys.
garbage bags full of money. Like it didn't, yeah.
Let's calm it down.
Right.
Somebody's watching. Like, come on.
yeah.
Now. You got a giraffe at your birthday, but somebody's watching, bro. Like,
Right.
but yeah, I can imagine it was a time to be alive.
Yeah,
I can imagine.